Hi guys, we're back for our reaction between zinc and hydrochloric acid, HCl. So the first thing I want to do is make some observations about my zinc and my HCl. So this is zinc, and I notice it's kind of granules, almost like a pencil shavings size, and it's a silvery color. And this is my hydrochloric acid here, and it's labeled HCl. So please be careful with the hydrochloric acid. It is caustic and it will burn your skin and your eyes, so we want to be very cautious with this. Now, most reactions with an acid and a metal are going to produce a gas, and the gas that's produced is the hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is part of the HCl, but in the rearrangement of the atoms, the hydrogen breaks free. It is diatomic, so the gas is H2. Now, H2 gas is flammable, and we can test for that gas, again, by putting a splint in the top of our test tube. Now, instead of extinguishing the flame, what hydrogen gas does is it actually causes a little explosion. So we're going to test for the presence of hydrogen gas by seeing if there's a little explosion in the top of our test tube after we mix these two chemicals together. So make some observations about your HCl. It's a colorless liquid. All right, so to get started, I want to put a little bit of a little bit of hydrochloric acid into my test tube. Like so. You don't need much. It's going to bubble quite a bit, so I don't want it to bubble over. And then using the scoopula, take out a little bit of the zinc metal. Again, you don't need too much. And I'm going to put the zinc, and you notice it starts to bubble like crazy there. Lots of bubbles. Okay, and while that's bubbling really nicely, I'm going to light my splint on fire again and put it on top of the test tube. Did you hear that? That was an explosion. Let's do it again. Did you hear that again? So this gas that's being produced is actually hydrogen gas, and I know that because I had that little explosion. You can really hear it pop. Okay, so one of our indicators is that it's producing a gas, and it doesn't look like I have a color change so far. But it's definitely getting warm. I can feel that the beaker, the test tube here at the bottom is hot. So it's giving off heat. There's definitely an energy change. So I want to make sure I record that as one of my indicators, because that's one of the indicators of a chemical reaction. So a gas is produced, and energy is being released here in the form of heat. Okay, so that's your zinc and hydrochloric acid reaction. Stay tuned. Next we have zinc with copper sulfate.